Our main focus is to look after these animals who are in peril.
Every first week of the month we get in all the landlord calls where people have moved out of their apartments and left their animals behind.
About half of our animals come in through SPCA, responding to calls of neglect, cruelty, abandonment, abuse. Hoarding is a huge issue.
The memory of a tragic December night in 2008 is seared into the minds and hearts of the dedicated staff and volunteers of the Humane Society of Durham Region.
We had a dreadful fire and we lost over 150 animals in the shelter.
When my crew got there, we could hear the dogs in the back of the building still barking. And so we donned all our gear and we went right for the dogs. They were all in their cage, locked in their cages still, and so my captain was the first one in. He found all the leashes on the wall. He grabbed all the leashes and would hook up the dog up to the leash, pass it to Firefighter Steenstra, which was in front of me, and Walter would turn around and give me the dogs, and I'd run the dogs to the door. And we were able to get all the dogs out that were in the Humane Society that night.
It was a terrible time. If anything good came out of it, it was this beautiful building. The board of directors worked very hard. The government, both provincial and federal, gave a third towards the building of this wonderful facility for us. So it was a tragic thing, but it caused this phoenix rising, this generation of goodwill towards the Humane Society, and that came from those animals sacrificed.
What does the Humane Society of Durham Region need?
What do we need? Basically what we need is to pay off our mortgage. You know, if every resident of Durham Region sent in a toonie, we'd be more than halfway through.
The shelter team has big dreams for their property.
We're going to have a butterfly garden over there. You can buy trees to put on the property. And then my big thing that I'm going to do is a celebrity pathway of claws. I want celebrities to buy a brick for $500.
Yes.
It's going to lead the way to the butterfly garden.
Oh.
And if I can get 600 bricks, our mortgage is going to be taken care of.
You know, we're a non-profit organization. We have no government assistance for our day-to-day operations, and we rely on the public's donations, and we also have our adoption process. 80% of our workforce here at the Humane Society is volunteer-based, and that's the only way that we can really operate and make sure that the animals get the care they need. We spent about $250,000 just on veterinary care last year alone. Our main funding formula is from public and private donations. We have some fundraisers through the year.
From the annual Furry Friends 5K to dog washes, art shows or carnivals, and everything in between, the Humane Society of Durham Region certainly knows how to put the fun in fundraising.
We've exceeded all of our goals, so we almost doubled our money raised from last year, and we had over 100 extra participants this year.
And the fundraising continues all year round.
You must come to Pet Pictures with Santa this year. We do that every year for 3 weekends. And
How fun.
Well, the real Santa comes for ours. And we have the best photographer in the world, and it is just so much fun.
We've had lemurs and skunks, and we even had a koi once. We raise around about 15,000, so it's one of our biggest money makers. We typically put through up to 100 animals in one day.
All of this to ensure that every animal that comes through their doors leaves in loving arms for a forever home.
Are any of the animals in this shelter at risk to be euthanized if they're healthy?
Absolutely not. No, we do euthanize when it's the kindest thing to do, but I love these animals and I want them to find the best homes they can. I get so emotional about coming here because this is my happy place. It's a wonderful place to spend time. You know, you've been here.
Yes, I do know. During the time we spent shooting this video, my husband and I fell in love and adopted one of the beautiful little girls we met here while the shelter was caring for over 125 puppy mill survivors. Look at you, sweet girl.
Do you rescue this amount of dogs very often?
I've been here a year, and this is the third time this has happened.
From the moment that we brought them down here, I felt so ecstatic about everything because the entire community came together. The groomers, the vets, us, the media, everybody came together. It was beautiful.
And remember this brave little one from the Puppy Mills video? Coco and Ruby! From heartbreak to happy home, little Coco Bear is now living in love with her new family, all because of the dedicated souls at the Humane Society of Durham Region.
Children have been wonderful. Their birthday parties, their classrooms, they do bake sales, lemonade sales. They come down, they empty their little piggy banks of 36 cents. You know, it's great to see. Hopefully one day we won't need humane societies, but you know what I mean? They're going to be our future.
That's Belle. Belle.
Come on, baby. You have to lift it up a bit. Can't you see? Because she's clawed in. Can you? Let me save you. Here we go.
Oh, thank you, Belle. Belle's a lap cat. She was trying to get into your lap.
Oh my goodness, Belle.
She's,
Do you have anything to say to us?
Please take me home.